That should be alright. Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Laparatus, and I'm going to be doing a blaster review. So I got the class of 212 ever since the 21st. That's when I started playing it. Pretty fun class, reminds me of, just old school. Old school probably stairs, because of their mobility. Probably the most mobile warrior in the game, too. But, yeah, it's a really fun class. I'll, slightly touch up on some skills here. Maybe the best way to do things. So, first job, whatever. Good thing about resistance is you get infiltrate, which is a little dark sight. Pretty nice. Helps out. Oh, let's not. Helps out a little bit. And fights like Magnus, and you can even do it in Ursus if you don't even set it as a keybind. So that's nice. And then, yeah, moving on, we got the first job. We got Magnum Punch. I personally don't use this because, for whatever reason, it doesn't work well for me. But, it's a good way to build up your little thing here. Let's see if I can find it. It's a good way to build up. I guess I could just do it. It's a good way to build up your combo training. But I personally don't like using it just as a training skill. I think it's really boring and you can't just get around the map quickly with it. What I'd recommend for if you're going through first job, basically just use it only for first job. And yeah, just use that. You also got freaking detonate. Detonate's cool. It's like a 6 thing flash jump. Well, if you're fully reloaded anyway. And sometimes even if you glitch or lag a little bit, you can keep doing it. So that's always nice. Alright, on to second job. Second job, double blast. This is going to be your main skill. I recommend macroing it with revolving cannon. Now this is going to give you insane mobility as to if you macroed it with Magnum Punch, just for getting around maps, especially if you're training in Drake. So let's go to Drake's real quick. Now, if you don't kill him fast enough, then I'd definitely macro it with Magnum Punch. But if you have like a decent range, even for like a low level, and you can either 1 or 2 shot him, definitely do this macro over the Magnum Punch one, just because you're going to get more XP for your time. It's not even worth macroing the other thing. Besides, if you're a blaster, you definitely want to macro with revolving cannon, or else revolving cannon won't trigger. So yeah, definitely do that. We're just gonna use booster here and see we can just jump, press. It's just kind of a basic thing, and you just go up and down. It's really nice, especially if you're training here. And yeah, it's pretty fast. You just jump up with the little jump thing with detonate. And yeah, that's pretty much second job. Got basic skills, got an upgrade to your bunker buster. You got your blast shield, of course. And oh fuck, that's yeah, you just get basic skills here. And you get bobbing. Bobbing is nice, you're gonna use that later on, so I definitely recommend doing that. I recently learned you can actually charge the skill. Now this probably isn't ideal, but if you're really, oh, maybe it's good in bossing, but personally, if you just press it, it goes quick enough, so you might not even need to hold it down. But that's personally up to personal preference. So if you're into that, definitely do that. Alright, Hammer Smash. Hammer Smash is an insanely good bossing skill. It gives you 10% more final damage and applies a little debuff on the bosses, as well as more DPS. So you just hold that down, put it down, and now you got a little force field for I think 8 seconds. 10 seconds. So yeah, 10 seconds. Definitely not 10 seconds, but okay. 5 seconds, there it is. Alright, yeah, so 5 seconds, leave it. I wouldn't use this for training, because it's 5 seconds really isn't going to give you anything. but definitely good for bossing. Use that in bossing. Weaving, the opposite of bobbing. It's backwards. Really nice dodging capabilities Blaster has. It's good in bossing, good in stuff. But it's also good for using the cancellation with Shotgun Punch. But yeah, that's pretty much that. You get basic skills, you get Rocket Rush and stuff. You don't really... Even for this, I'd still use Double Blast most of the time. Even for third job, so... I mean, you can use it. It's not bad. Just grabs the enemy, throws them. But you have to be really close to get it off. Plus, it takes a little just to actually do this skill. So I wouldn't use that third job. I'd still keep with the Double Blast combo, Double Blast Revolving Cannon combo. It's definitely the most, well, the most efficient way to train in these levels. Alright, moving on to fourth job. We got Shotgun Punch. It's going to be your main bossing, main bombing skill. It's great if you master the combo thing that I'm about to show you. And yeah, a lot of people say this skill is OP in like the combo sense, but honestly it's not that bad, and it's kind of hard to pull off, especially in bosses like C-Vel and just stuff that moves. Really, even in a Horntail I was having problems just because you fall off the platform every few seconds, so you have to boost back up. But yeah, that's always nice. Shotgun Punch, of course. Bam. Now, a good way to effectively train with this skill would be, of course, using your booster, getting as much attack buffs as you can. If you want to use the green pot, certainly do that. And yes, so you just want to press let me show you my key config real quick. Alright, so you got Shotgun Punch, and then you either got bobbing or weaving. Depends what you want to use. If you want to go back, use that. If you want to go front, use that. So yeah, what you're going to want to do is press shotgun, weave, and then also press your jump key. If you do this quick enough, you should cancel your weaving animation, and you should be able to proc shotgun again. So we're just going to go up here and show you real quick. Now this also works better if you get the 15 combo training buff, just because it gives you some more attack. So it'll be easier to do, so we'll just get it to 15 real quick. 14 and 15. Alright. So we're just going to go up here and we're just going to spam the thing. And you see how fast, you know, you do this skill. So this probably makes Blaster one of the most, you know, DPM classes if you can do the combo right. But it's just so tedious to even do it. So I found myself even just holding down Shotgun Punch throughout, you know, some bosses just because it was so tedious to do. But I'm sure, you know, as with time goes on, it'll be a lot easier. People will get really skilled with the skill, and yeah. So when it comes to training for a job with this, you're going to want to shotgun and then use bobbing and just do the alt thing too. And you just flash jump, shotgun jump, flash. And you just do that over and over again. It really works well in maps like Haven in Deck 1 if you can maneuver right with your Detonate too. If you master this Detonate, guys, it's just incredible. So yeah, there's that. There's a good Ballistic Hurricane is good in a, it depends what map. Personally, if you do it the map before Deck 1, it is actually really decent, and if you kill him quick enough, I might even recommend picking up the hyper skill that reduces your cooldown on that. Well, personally, I don't have that. There's a hacker over there. So we're just gonna go to this map real quick. Alright, this map right here. Skyline 2. This is a really good map with Ballistic Hurricane. So all you gotta do is just clear the bottom, or do whatever actually, you can use it even on the bottom. So we're just gonna get the 15, flash jump, bobbing, alt. And even up here, we could just trigger it. It'll drag all the guys on the top plat just down. Really good if you want to train and you're kind of lazy in a sense. And you just don't want to break your fingers, because honestly this class will break your fingers. But there's that. Revolving Blast, I personally don't really use it. I haven't really found a good use for it, except for maybe the iframes that you get from it. But it's just, you know, more of a bossing skill. You take that, press your revolving cannon 6 times, and it gives you a bunker buster little thing. So that's cool. Vitality shield. This is really good in bossing and stuff like that. It'll give you HP, and you can tank even Seabell tail hits. Unless you get hit twice in a row, then you're gonna die from that. But yeah, it's really good. And that's pretty much it for Blaster. It's kind of a lackluster class, but definitely, you know, seeing the videos of Fort Job and stuff like that, how you think it's boring, and then actually picking it up and playing it, it's incredibly fun. I found a lot of fun with it, although I'm going to move back to my 0. I definitely had a lot of fun these past 2 or maybe 3 weeks playing it. So yeah, there's that. Now if you guys are interested and want to stick around, I'm just going to show you guys how I got so much XP buffs, or how I got to 212 without even, you know, either having a Kana or Kishin, because Kishin was down most of the time anyway, or HS. But first of all, let me show you my hypers. I got Aftershock Punch, gives us 2 more attacks to mainly your Hammer Smash Shotgun, so that's nice. I got 10% more damage. Of course you won't need this if you know, if you either cap or if you don't really want to overkill it, but you know, I picked it up just cause. So there's that. And Piercing Punch, Monster Defense Ignore, I mean, come on, that's a given. Improved Bunker Explosion, I haven't found myself using this skill a lot, and bosses maybe it'll be useful, especially with the 150 Hyper Cannon Overdriver. But yeah, I haven't really found any good uses for that, since it's so limited. Same thing with Improved Bunker Shockwave, Explosion. Now Blast Recovery, I would definitely pick this up for bossing, or you know, even training if you're a little bit squishy. Definitely pick that up. It recovers 50% of your HP, so that's nice. This is what I was saying, Speed Ballistic Hurricane. On maps like this, if you're training in maps like this and if you're not that funded, even if you are, I mean, I'd still maybe pick it up, because it definitely 20% would help out, but of course you don't need it. And then you got Vitality Shield, cooldown minus 20%. I mean, it's just gonna more uptime for your Vitality Shield, brings it down to I think 2 minutes. So yeah, that's always nice. And now let me show you the actives. Of course, we got the main hyper. I will show you that in a second. As for 4 Liberty, the 200, 10% more damage, 10% max damage increase. Only applies to resistance characters. Cannon Overdrive, duration 30 seconds, increases damage for all skills that use ammo by 50%, and an auto ammo reload time decreased by 70%. This is really good if you're going to use either Magnum Punch, Combo, or Double Blast. Personally, I still just use Double Blast, so we're just going to build it up real quick. Build up the meter on the side to get that full. Use it. Oh, there it is. Use that, and now we could just kind of spam it and get it back again. This is also good for training, but personally, it's not the greatest way to do it. So yeah, just build it up. And you can do this for 30 seconds, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I like using this on Horntail and stuff, just because he has all the pieces and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me show you kind of the XP buffs I used. I mean, there was a double XP event every weekend, and I like training in these maps, especially at like kind of a lower level, just because you can use runes and all that. Since I have the Evan Link skill, which increases the buff duration by, I believe, 50%. Let me check that out real quick before I get killed here. Let's actually go back to Haven. Alright. So yeah, these are the links I have. I have the maxed out Spirit of Freedom, which is the resistance. You don't really need that, it's just extra time. Every time you revive, you have that little, you have like 8 seconds or something of invincibility before you go down. We got the Phantom, crit rate, Lumi, PDR, Xenon, Demon Avenger, Kana, Zero. What are you? Kinesis, Evan, Aaron. Aaron is really good. Evan's really good if you want to train. So is Mercedes, 10% more speed. Oh, 15. 15. Then we got Jet. Jet is alright. And then we got Beast Tamer. So yeah, there's that. And I think that's pretty much it. If you go to the event shop right now, you can pick up 2 times XP cards for 30 minutes. Those are nice. As for a little event they gave, as for like a coupon code or something, they gave these 10 use XP buffs for 4 hours, so that's always good. And gotta stack up on the enjoyables as well as the extreme build potions. But then again, I also have the Zero character card. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this is the blaster right here, to be honest. No, maybe not. Hold on, let me get you. Let me click on you. No? Yeah, look, it's a blaster right there. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Definitely don't like look at a video and say that you hate this class or something, because honestly, even though it looks lackluster, it's insanely fun to play. And although it's like insanely hard to boss, like holy crap. Holy crap. But thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you later. Peace.